Hello Pisces, welcome to my channel. Victoria here at Radiant Moon Tarot. This is your weekly reading for June 13th through 19th, 2022. If you're new to my channel, hello and welcome to you. If you're returning, welcome back. As always, I'm truly grateful for each and every one of you. We do have a full moon in Sagittarius this week. This is a super full moon, and you might be finding yourself feeling a little bit reflective in the week ahead. It's the middle of the year, and this is quite often the time of year when we do take stock, when we look and see how far we've come. And this is also a very important time to give yourself a little bit of gratitude, okay? Give yourself a pat on the back, show yourself some appreciation for all of the, as far as you've come, okay? Even if you're not quite where you want to be right now, you know, we're always evolving, we're always changing, we're always growing, and we're always experiencing new and different things in our lives. And, you know, so even if we aren't right where we want to be, okay, we haven't gotten quite to our goals yet, you know, it is important to appreciate how far we have come. So whether it's just something very small or something very big, very important energy for you to be in. But you may also have some healing energy that is coming in here as well, because right after this full moon, we do have a alignment with Mars and Chiron. So this is all about healing the masculine. So whether it's the divine masculine in you, or whether it is from a male person in your life, either in your present or your past, there's some healing, forgiveness, finding your peace even, okay, just letting bygones be bygones. Maybe it's all about you so that you can move forward. All right. But we do have, let's see, we've got friendship coming in here for you. So your friends, your family, your social networks, okay, your business networks here as well. Okay, this is a very social energy, a very social card. So perhaps you do have a friend that plays a big role in your world in the week ahead. You could be making plans for a get together. Okay, all the restrictions maybe around you have lifted, let's hope. And maybe now you finally get to actually see all of your people face to face. Okay, you may even have some sort of reunion or some celebration as well. So perhaps there is some sort of really fun kind of get together that you are either attending or planning in the week ahead. Okay, but the friendship energy here can also just be one where maybe you're feeling very social, where you're feeling like spreading your wings a little bit. So this is a great energy here, a great time for you to meet new people, to expand your social network, okay, to expand your business world network there as well, right? Sometime maybe there's a trade show, maybe there's some, you know, depending what you do for a living, perhaps there's some Facebook groups that are, you know, people that are kind of in the same boat as you, or same alignment as you, same career as you. Okay, it's just a great time to get out there and to meet some new people as well. But we have courage coming in here too. This all speaks to your inner strength. Okay, your courage, your power to persevere, to overcome obstacles and challenges. This speaks to your self-confidence as well. So there may be something in the week ahead here where you might need to just kind of take that deep breath, get your butterflies in your stomach under control, and just power through. Or maybe something that you just don't want to do, but you've got to do. You know, we sometimes just need to muster up that strength and that courage to do that. You might be looking to make some change as well. Okay, maybe there's something in your world that you do need to change, or you do need to even let go of. And when we let go of things, right, that does require a fair amount of courage. And we've got the Ten of Wands popping out of the deck for you already. And the Ten of Wands is typically an energy where we've taken on a little bit more than we can chew sometimes. So perhaps part of your courage is to put up some personal boundaries. Okay, so you know, so there's something there that's a little bit challenging for you, a little bit of a difficulty. Okay, but I think there, Pisces, that you will get yourself unstuck, okay, and that you will find a resolution to something there as well, okay? the energy at the bottom of the deck, we've got the Seven of Cups. So there may be something here that you're fantasizing about. Okay, there may be something that you really want to do. Oh, maybe you have a fantasy about a friend. Ooh, la la. Okay, but these Seven of Cups can certainly represent an energy where you have a lot of options. So maybe you've got some choices to make. Okay, or maybe you're wanting to choose differently. Okay, the Three of Wands and the Empress. This is a time of expansion and growth for you because there's something that's got to give here in your world. Okay, so whether this is just you making a conscious effort to change your way of thinking, okay, maybe you do need a big change in your life in some way, okay, or you're looking to do something just a little bit differently, right? But the Seven of Cups shows you got a lot of opportunities, you got a lot of options, maybe some doors opening for you, but there may be some underlying fears there as well. Sometimes that Seven of Cups, because there's something different in each and every cup. What cup do I choose? What path do I follow? What decisions do I make? I don't know, okay, because sometimes we just don't know what may be in the cup that we choose. Will it be a snake that bites us in the butt? Okay, will it be a cup filled with riches and dreams, and or will it be something that's fraught with indecision or some more challenges, right? So sometimes we are afraid to make change or afraid to make a choice or a final decision, okay, because we just don't know what that might bring. And so when we do get that Seven of Cups, it's a very always carries the message with it to follow your heart, to use the information and the tools and the experience and the inner wisdom that you have right now to make the best choice that you can today. There may be a little bit of, I don't know why, but anyways, I'm getting a little bit of regret energy that's coming out here as well. So it may just be because it's tied in with this moon energy. You might be doing some reflection, and there may be something that, you're like, damn, I chose wrong. I don't think I should have made that decision. I don't think I should have made that choice. So there may be some sort of regret for something that maybe just hasn't quite gone your way or didn't transpire the way that you had envisioned it. And so, but the thing is when we have that energy, we can only ever make the choices and the decisions today based on the information that we have in our present and our past. Okay, we can't necessarily, we can certainly make plans for the future. We can, see the future a little bit. It's forever in motion, mind you. Okay, and sometimes we get stuck because it's like, I'm too afraid to make a choice because what if I make another bad choice? Okay, so it could just be this little bit of internal tug of war with yourself there. Okay, so, but the Seven of Cups can also be one of using your imagination and taking a creative or a different approach at something. So, and we do have some very creative energy that is coming in here. So perhaps the way you've been doing something isn't working out for you, and now you need to take a different approach. Maybe throw a little bit of flair into something, be a little bit more creative, okay, or be a little bit more decisive. Okay, that can be that too. So the Seven of Cups can bring about that swirly twirly kind of energy of uncertainty or, something that may be needing a little bit of clarity, or just follow your heart, make a choice for yourself today and make a better tomorrow. Okay, that's really all that we can do. But the Ten of Wands shows that your week may certainly be starting out with some stress. Okay, perhaps you got a lot on your plate. You got a lot to do and accomplish this week. The Ten of Wands, stresses and burdens. Okay, the weight of your world on your shoulders. All right, but a lot of responsibility here as well. So perhaps you are just taking responsibility for your path forward, for your future. Perhaps you are taking responsibility for something from your past, right? And it's certainly a time for a change or to let something go. So this could certainly be something that you're letting go, something from your past that is just really weighing you down, okay, weighing heavily on you, right? Out the door that goes with this full moon. Full moons certainly do bring in that release. This is the Wands energy, that fiery energy. So it could certainly be something to do with your divine masculine. Okay, you've been feeling a little bit stuck, and now is that time to let it go so that you can move forward. So find that little bit of healing there. But the Ten of Wands can also represent that there may be something that you need to change. Okay, because there's a lot on your plate, a lot on your world. You might be capable of handling things. You're still moving forward. Okay, you're still making progress, but at a snail's pace possibly. or with just a lot of grief. Okay, so there may be some boundaries that you need to put up there. Okay, so sometimes it's nice to be helpful. You've got a really good heart, Pisces. Okay, it's nice to be helpful to other people. Okay, but if people are piling all of their issues, their problems, their responsibilities on you, you've got your own as well. And sometimes people lay a guilt trip on us, right? The friendship energy there. Maybe there's a friend that you're going to help out or something, but this actually puts more of a burden on you. Okay, perhaps a friend is taking advantage of you. Not the best friend always. Okay, sometimes people don't realize what they're doing, right? So there may be something in your world in the week ahead where you do need to put up some boundaries. Okay, you might need to have a very difficult conversation, and this requires a little bit of courage. Okay, and that Seven of Cups. How do I approach this situation? I haven't got a clue. Okay, but you may certainly need to put up some sort of boundaries there. The Three of Wands. Okay, you are looking out into the future. Some of you are looking for a way to make your dreams happen, or you're looking for a way to progress and move forward with something. Okay, so this can certainly just be you. You've got a little bit of a conundrum there with that Ten of Wands. Okay, and the Three of Wands, it's like, okay, I know what I need to do now. I have a plan in place. Now, when's the right time for that? Okay, so if you do need to have an important conversation with somebody, you're probably trying to pick the right time and the right opportunity, right? Time and place is sometimes everything, right? If we bring up a tricky subject with somebody in the wrong place at the wrong time, it always is going to go sideways. So a little bit of discernment may be important for you in the week ahead. But the Three of Wands, you could also just be ready to take action on something too. You've got this go-getter energy. Okay, yeah, you might have a lot to do this week with that Ten of Wands. Okay, so the Three of Wands can certainly be you. Maybe you'd be doing a little bit of time management, to be quite honest. Okay, because we've got the 10 and now we're at the 3. So either by the middle of the week you've gotten a lot of things off of your plate, okay, or you've put up some boundaries and you've said no to a few things, okay. But you could also be just taking things one at a time, right? With that Three of Wands, you're still taking action, you're still moving forward, you're still getting things done, but you've got a to-do list, you got a plan in place, right? Those two wands that are in the ground, and you've got the one left moving you forward. So you could certainly be in that energy where, nope, I'm going to pare things down. I've got so much to do, I just don't even know where to start. And the Two of Wands, right? Okay, this is the most important. This is what I'm going to do next. This is what I'm going to do next, right? So you put a plan together, formulate a bit of a strategy, and things get a little bit easier to deal with, right? Deal with the important stuff first, and then take care of the little minor details, or the little things that maybe don't have so much of an impact. But I think some of you here are also looking out into the horizon. You're looking to make some change. Okay, especially because we do have, the two most fun, sarcastically, tens in the deck, right? We've got the Ten of Wands for you, and we've got the Ten of Swords, right? So both very challenging energies. And so if your world is fraught with communication issues, with challenges, with just something that's not going to go anywhere, you're filled with some stress, and you might just be looking with this Three of Wands, you just might be looking for something a little bit better, something that it's not that you shy away from responsibilities or hard work or anything like that, but sometimes you've hit the end of the road. Okay, it's like, I can't do this anymore, but I don't know what I want. So you might be feeling, again, a little bit pensive. Okay, especially with that Seven of Cups. It's like, okay, I don't really care for where I am right now. I'm feeling stuck. I'm feeling as though there's no more opportunities. Okay, and then that Three of Wands, you're kind of thinking about the future. You're looking out to the horizons. Maybe you're just waiting for the right time, the right opportunity. Okay, but you could also be in that pensive kind of energy, like, okay, I know I need to do something different, but I don't know what that looks like right now. Okay, so maybe some meditation, there may actually be really good and really beneficial for you. But yes, we've got the Ten of Swords in reverse here also. Okay, so, again, there's something that needs to be put to rest here. You need to get some sort of final resolution or some closure on something. Okay, it may be something that's very challenging, very difficult for you. And this is where you really do need to muster the courage, okay? Because there's a better way to do things, okay, or there's, those boundaries that you need to have, okay, or you just need to resolve something internally within yourself there as well. Okay, tens, they, 10 on the board there, but it reduces down into the ones, right? So number 11 is something either new or improved. Okay, so either you're looking for something new or you are looking to figure out the right time here to make some improvements in your world here as well. All right, but crowning you, we do have the Hanged Man in the reverse. And this can kind of go a couple of different ways, okay? So normally the Hanged Man and the upright, okay, take, time out, okay, things not really moving forward, but we're also kind of doing some reflection. We're opening up to new opportunities, new ideas. The Hanged Man in reverse can represent a couple of different things, okay? And this is in your crowning position. So this is your thoughts, your influences, and so you could just be in this energy where maybe there's something stubborn, okay? I'm feeling more of an open energy than a stubborn energy, but sometimes in this Hanged Man, there is a little bit of an unwillingness to change, okay? So instead of being open and receptive, there may be something that's a little bit closed off, okay? So it can just represent a little bit of a stubborn energy. Okay, but it may actually be purposeful for you though, okay? Because this can represent you, I've made a decision and I'm not going to change my mind. Nothing anyone can say can make me change my mind. Okay, so you could just have to go, especially if you need to put up some boundaries or something, okay, or if you need to give someone back some of the responsibilities, okay, that Hanged Man can just be you sticking to your guns, okay, saying, no, I have made my decision. You can sit there and talk until the cows come home, but you're not changing my mind. Okay, so you could just be in that energy, but it's for a purpose though. Okay, it serves you well in this instance. Okay, sometimes we really do need to stick to our guns, and it's not always easy, right? It's difficult, 10 of Swords, okay, but it's necessary, 10 of Wands. All right, so you could be in that energy, okay? Not always the best energy to be in, but it serves a purpose for you this time. However, the Hanged Man energy can also represent your need, your desire to move forward. Something has been not in the best place for a while now, okay? Something's just not necessarily going your way, or it's like, okay, I am done. This is not what I want anymore. So the Hanged Man can certainly represent you preparing yourself and getting ready to leap into action, to move forward, to initiate something different, to make some change, to make some progress. Okay, and stuck no more. Okay, you're awake, you're alive, you've got new knowledge, you've got a new level of understanding, and you are ready to move forward. Okay, so that Three of Wands, very important. Very important energy for you, okay? Because that does show that opening up, right? Opening up to new possibilities, new potential. And that Seven of Cups can just represent that there's a lot of opportunities opening up for you. So take your time to make the right choice for you, right? We don't want to get stuck back in those two tens again. Ugh, okay? We want to look forward to something a little bit more exciting. But this is a perfect time for you to expand and grow, okay? The Empress is in your underlying feelings, okay? Your subconscious, even, if you will. And I think you are an abundance magnet here with that Empress card, okay? You're opening new doors, you're seeing new possibilities, you're taking different approaches, you're, even open to suggestion in some cases, all right? The Empress is that energy of growth, of expansion, attracting abundance, opportunities, people, all those wonderful things to you. It's a time of plenty for you. And I think here with this Three of Wands, you are opening the doors to your true potential here, okay? Or you're opening your doors to trying things in a new and different way, okay? Or making those improvements. And the Empress here really does show that you're very grounded. You're not necessarily too worried. You got things going on, okay? You certainly have things going on. You may even have some confusion or, those things, but ultimately you got you got your feet on the ground there with that Empress card, okay? So I think it's a very calming energy, and it's one of being very open and receptive, okay? So being very much in the flow of the universe. But again, this Empress card is one of fertility and growth, okay? So this is a great time for you to take a creative approach approach, to start something new, to make improvements in your life, even to initiate some big changes if that's in the cards for you. Okay, but I think here that you also have some creativity that's flowing with you as well. Now, the Empress card can certainly represent you creating something for yourself. Okay, the power of creation is certainly yours. Okay, so create your own opportunity. All right, create the, sometimes we do get a little bit stuck and we're like, no, there's nothing there for me, like I'm not finding what I'm looking for. And, so make your own opportunities there, right? Sometimes we can make something out of nothing, especially with that Empress card. Do you have some creative gifts and talents that you can tap into? You're pretty creative, Pisces. Okay, is there something that you really love to do? Perhaps if you're looking for a career change, there's something that you create, okay, or some really great, wonderful talents that you have that you can turn into a business opportunity. The power to create is yours. All right. But the Empress does represent, can sometimes represent a pregnancy card as well. Okay. Family, children sometimes. So perhaps you do have something, love, okay, comes in with the Empress card there. So perhaps there's something with your family, with your friends that is influencing your decisions. Okay. Or that has some either positive or even in a couple of cases, maybe a challenging energy. Okay. But ultimately here with that Empress card, this may be providing you with some sort of influence or motivation. Perhaps you have just some changes that are going on. And if you're, think of your career path, right, with the Empress card, right, if you're, adding to your family or you're starting a family here, your priorities change, right? Your stressors become a little bit different, okay? Your options become a little bit different, all right? So you could certainly be making some sort of change because you've got some other things going on that influence your decisions, okay? Or that are really forcing you to change, okay? Especially if you've been stuck for a while. It's like, no, we're just going to kickstart this energy. So that Empress energy is a beautiful energy, really exuding a lot of positive vibes over your week, okay? And it's the only major arcana that's coming out for you. Actually, no, we do have that Hanged Man in reverse for you, okay? So as above, so below, okay? You're getting things in alignment, you're sorting things out, okay? So I think that you've got some progress that you're making in the week ahead, but I think you're also, up for a challenge as well. And you might be groaning right about now going, oh man, I wanted an easy week this week. Okay. But sometimes we just you need to face our little challenges head on. And you've certainly got the energy here to be able to do that. So let's get a couple last cards out here for you, Pisces. Last messages for Pisces, please. And that Empress could certainly represent some of that moon energy that we've got for you. Okay, with this full moon energy, being open, being receptive. All right, so let's have a look here. And we have work through your fears, new moon and Scorpio energy. Okay, and you could certainly have something that you're afraid of, especially with that Seven of Cups there. Okay, what are you afraid of? Dig deep, because quite often our fears are just something that we've built up in our minds, right? And quite often when we get the courage, okay, the courage energy, when we get the courage to do something, sometimes things are a little bit easier than what we've built them up in our minds to be. Right? Like think of having a relationship conversation with someone, there's love there, there's connection, and you're just worried about someone else's reaction. But when you finally muster up the courage to have a conversation or to get your feelings out, okay, feeling all the feels with that Empress energy there, if we're uncertain how someone else feels or how they'll react to some sort of news that we deliver, we quite often think that something's going to be worse than what it actually is, right? We think, oh my God, they're going to freak out, and then they don't, right? So, sometimes we just need that courage to power through and to persevere. We have full moon in Libra energy for you here as well. A win-win outcome is forecast for you, okay? Winner, winner, chicken dinner with that Libran energy, balance and harmony, faith restored, okay? Win-win. This is all about balance and equality. So maybe you just need to restore some balance somewhere in your world here, okay? Especially if you do need to put up some boundaries, right? Boundaries are healthy and they are a necessary part of life. Okay, so perhaps there's something there for you, but whatever it is, win-win outcome. forecast for you. So keep an open mind, get going, take some action, okay? Be courageous, okay, in the face of adversity, all right? Things are going to work out for you, whatever you've got going on. I'm going to leave that there for you, Pisces. I hope there was something here that resonated with you. If there was, please don't forget to hit like on this video, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I hope you have a fantastic week. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye.